welcome to a buzz brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
Spit it out. And I'm Miss Linda. And we're back again to fill you in with the second half of May's events in the Youth Services Department.
Yeah.
We're laughing.
I don't know. It's just one of those days.
Yeah, it is. All right.
Moving on.
Yeah, no book buzz this half. So.
Oh, no buzz bits.
No,
all right, perfect.
no book buzz bits.
Moving on.
Only the first one.
So we are now in May, and May the 4th is like a unacknowledged national holiday of celebrating Star Wars.
Yep.
So if you come into the library, we have a beautiful Star Wars display. We have R2-D2 and C-3PO and Han Solo ready for pictures.
That freaks me out.
They look as Linda forgets they're cardboard. They're not real.
I keep thinking I have to wait on them.
So,
like, can I help you? C-3PO?
Yep. But it's all good. It's all good. And so I decided to share with you. And I apologize to Kelsey because I just decided this last minute, so I didn't give her. So this is the book cover.
She's bad.
We have a whole series. I think these are so funny, especially just coming out of April, which is National Poetry Month. They are like William Shakespeare style parodies of the Star Wars stories. It's William Shakespeare's Star Wars. This is The Cloneth Army Attacketh.
Oh, I like that.
So, and it's written like Shakespeare. It's written as a play like Shakespeare. There is also illustrations throughout, which are a lot of fun too. But it will be like, "Come hither, the young Jedi," or whatever. Yes, I don't know. It's fun. They're a lot of fun. So they're a good way to kind of introduce that Shakespearean style, but also for the Star Wars fans. So I wanted to show. So May the 4th is Star Wars Day, and we just try to do some Star Wars things. However, the way that our calendar kind of worked out, where we weren't able to celebrate Star Wars officially until later in May. So we're going to have a teen-only Star Wars bingo on Thursday, May 19th. And, cosplay is encouraged. If you like to do that kind of thing, you're welcome to. And I had to tell Linda what cosplay was because she wrote like a note, "What is that?" So cosplay is when you dress like a character.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically dress. It's like basically
like costume play.
It's like an adult way of saying playing dress up.
Oh, I like. Okay.
Yeah. So if you want to come dress as your favorite Star Wars character, you're more than welcome to do so. And we will put some Star Wars movies on in the background while we play Star Wars Bingo, and we'll have some fun Star Wars themed treats and some Star Wars prizes. So it's going to be on Thursday, May 19th, 6:30 in the teen room. This is for teens only. So, yeah.
Come, come, thou wasp, thine hidden secret shout. If I be waspish, best beware my sting. My remedy is then to pluck it out. If thou shalt pluck, I shall not tell the thing. In sooth, I do not know. Methinks thou dost. Now, did you understand any of that?
Yes.
My favorite part of Shakespeare. I had to just try it.
Yeah.
But it does, it really says that it's not a campy or goofy parody, but a surprisingly well done tribute, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're a Star Wars lover and a Shakespeare lover?
Well, I think it's a fun way if you do not enjoy reading Shakespeare style to kind of to try it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it's like it's a story that maybe they understand or they relate to more than say Julius Caesar or whatever. But so I think they're hilarious.
Yeah,
we
that's
about
hard.
5 or 6 of them. There's a whole series of them, but
I always thought Shakespeare was a little tough.
It is.
Yeah, tough
it
to.
Is. It's tough to read.
Yeah. Okay. So, Tween Maker Monday, again, we talked about this last time, Monday, May 16th, 4 o'clock, the Sprout House. Pretend that this tree, or this
is growing out of a sponge.
Is growing out of a sponge, or a set of sponges that look like a house on a plate.
Okay,
and this is just, and stuff is just going to sprout out. That's what the kids are going to make. So those are my tweens, 4th through 6th grade, that walk over from McMurray, always have treats. So you'll have treats while you're making your sprout house out of sponges on May 16th, 4 o'clock, Monday after school. Come on over. Tween Book Club, one more reminder in case you haven't registered yet. It's not too late to register and try to get the book done in time. It's called Roll With It. It's a quick read. Great book. We talked about it more in the first session of Book Buzz for May. So rewind and listen to it, but it's all about a girl in a wheelchair that thinks she's going to be all, everybody thinks she's all sunshine and cuddles, but she has dreams to chase. And it's Roll With It by Jamie Sumner. Thursday, May 26th at 4 o'clock again. Treats and great discussion and activity.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So it's crazy to think, but now that we are wrapping up May, I'm not listening. Wrapping up the school year, and we are moving on to summer, and we are going to have a splashing good time this summer. Our theme, national theme for the summer reading program is Oceans of Possibilities. So all of our programs are going to be tying into, a lot of our programs, I shouldn't say all, a lot of them will be tying into an Under the Sea theme. Did you bring props?
I did.
Okay, move my flowers.
Have props will travel. Okay, so it's Oceans of Possibility, and so I've got some cute little, there's a fish. Okay.
Okay, cool.
And a seahorse. Nice. Those are hard to, you did it. Little crab.
I had that crab.
I love that. I love this little octopus.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're going to be doing.
Is he an octopus or is he a jelly?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting the legs. Oh, weighs more. Yeah, I guess that would be a jellyfish. Do you think? Because there's more than 8.
Oh, he doesn't have his tag anymore, so we don't know his name. Well, whatever he is.
He's a sea creature.
He is.
Yeah.
He's kind of
cute.
Guy.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, these are actually going to end up as some of the prizes.
If you're really lucky, you might win one of these.
You might win one of these. I'm going to bring them back here where you can see.
Little basket fillers.
Yeah, they might be in your. We're going to have lots of baskets to win this summer, and these may be in it. We have tons of things. So go ahead. So what else are you talking about?
Okay, cool. So we are going. So speaking of the jellyfish, so that's actually perfect. This is a jellyfish.
All right.
We are going to be making crafts of jellyfish to hang throughout the library. So we're inviting our teens to come and help do that. And you'll get volunteer hours to help make a little jellyfish out of. I've seen them done different ways. I've seen them done with like the paper, like the round paper lanterns with like streamers.
Oh yeah.
I've seen them done with bowls and pieces of tablecloth. I'm not quite sure what Beth is doing, or if she's doing all of the above. Though I hear she probably is. So you get to make one. We make multiple, so you can take one to hang up at your own house, and then you can donate some to help us decorate the library.
Yeah.
So that's going to be at the end of May, May 28th at 12:30 from 2:30. So you can come the whole time and create. You can stop in and create, whatever you want to do. But for however long you are there, you do receive community service hours for helping out with that. So it's for teens only, which is 7th through 12th grade, May 28th.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, it just leads into the summer reading program itself. We're doing a kickoff, which finally, after a couple of years, we are getting Josh and Gab back.
Yes, I'm excited.
In person. Thank you. You know what? They're just as excited about doing this as we are having them. They love coming to the library and performing. They perform. They are a couple that Josh does the guitar, Gab does the drums. I don't know if she'll have her drums with her or not if we're doing it outside, but
they're like a singing duo.
Yeah, and they're wonderful. They're anti-bullying, really great songs for kids. Very interactive with the kids. It's just so much fun. So the kickoff is June 4th, which will start at 11:30 and go to 1:30. But Josh and Gab will be performing from noon until 1. Yes. 12:45, 1 o'clock-ish is when they'll be there. But we're going to have, lots of bags to give away to get everybody to sign up for the summer reading program. And it's it's just going to be fun. I think it's really a fun theme.
It is fun.
Oceans of possibilities.
Yes. And we'll have something for all ages, not just children, but also we'll have different teens activities going on. We're going to have some things for adults. And again, everybody will be able to pick up just by signing up through Beanstack to do our summer reading program. You can get your goodie bag of all kinds of coupons and prizes.
Things to get you started.
Get you started on your reading,
And even before that, I mean, just to give them a hint, if you were part of the summer reading last year, the tops of our shelves, you know, even before we put them down for the summer, how many baskets did we have?
Like about 70 last year.
Yep. We had, about 70 baskets that we gave away to all the different age groups.
Yep.
We had them grouped in, you know, and when you win, you get to come in and pick one.
Yep.
Pick one in your age group. It was so much fun. And just to walk in and see them before the summer even starts, it's overwhelming. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Kids go like, oh, I want that one, I want that, you know.
And the more you read, you have more chances to win prizes. And everything, again, will be recorded through the Beanstack app. So if
all done online.
If you've done that last year, you just you can download the app again and do it right there on your device and track how much you read. And also there'll be little reading challenges. Like if you read a book about a mermaid, you can get an extra point. If you attend one of our in-person programs, you get extra points. If you use one of our databases, you get extra points. There's all different like kind of activities and things for you to try out to try to earn more points. And then at the end of the summer, all your points, you have a goal to reach. And if you reach that goal, then you have a chance to win one of these baskets. So
absolutely. And we'll, you know, I mean, it's a lot to talk about right now. You know, it's even overwhelming for us as we're trying to pull it all together and think about it. But we'll have more on it next time when we talk about our June programs. We'll talk and have even more information of maybe how to get into Beanstack and all that stuff.
Yep.
Exciting. Yay.
Yep.
All right. Book time.
So talking about
take
books,
my not octopus, my jellyfish. And I figured it out because he's got definitely too many legs to be an octopus.
Special
but he is
octopus
cute.
or jellyfish.
Yeah, they're cute. Okay.
All right, well, going with the sea creatures. So I did actually find, we have two brand new books. One's brand new, one's relatively new, that I came across just walking through the YA room yesterday that happened to be about sea creatures.
Cool.
So this one's called The Book of Living Secrets, and you can see that I think that is supposed to be an octopus.
Okay, yeah, that would be a real one.
And it is about Adele and Connie have been best friends for years, united with their love of the little-known novel called Moira. Unable to reach Moira's reclusive author, Robin Mary, the girls have to settle for reading the book over and over again, dreaming about how much better their lives would be in the world of this romantic fantasy with its intrigue and excitement. But when the girls are tempted by a mysterious person to enter the world of the book, they hardly suspect that it will actually work. And when they find the world of the novel turned upside down, the lavish balls and star-crossed love affairs now interlaced with unspeakable horrors, the girls realize that something sinister is beyond their foray into fiction, and they will have to rewrite their own arcs if they hope to escape this nightmare in their lives.
Cool.
So, looking
cool.
at the cover, you can tell that there's definitely going to be some under-the-sea things going on, monsters or whatever, like looking at like... So I'm interested to see what that's going to be.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun in when we start making our oceans of possibilities, like book displays. Yeah, and book lists.
Yep.
Cool. Did you want to do your other one now, or?
Do you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay. So this one is also about the sea, because look, it says sea on the cover.
Yeah.
So the last true poets of the sea. Now this book is about like a curse. The Larkin family isn't just lucky, they persevere. At least, that's what Violet and her younger brother Sam were always told. When the lyric, that's the name of a ship, sank off the coast of Maine, their great-great-great-great-grandmother didn't drown like the rest of the passengers. No, Fidelia swam to shore, fell in love, and founded Lyric, Maine, the town Violet and Sam returned to every summer. But wrecks seem to run in the family. Tall, funny, musical Violet can't stop partying with the wrong people. And one beautiful day, Sam, her brother, ends up having some mental kind of issues. So the sister is shipped back to Lyric for the summer while Sam is having some treatments done. But Violet, the sister, is haunted by her family's missing piece, the lost shipwreck she and Sam dreamed of discovering when they were children. Desperate to make amends, Violet embarks on a wildly ambitious mission: locate the boat, the Lyric, which has laid hidden in the watery grave for over a century.
Cool.
So there's this shipwreck somewhere off the coast of Maine that she's going to try to go and find.
When you were reading that, honestly, you know what was going through my head? One word: Titanic.
Yeah.
I kept thinking Titanic all over and over. And then it dawned on me, I'm like, you know, like, you just don't know when ideas are going to pop into your head.
Yes.
And then they thought, I'm going to do a Titanic program. You heard it here.
There you go.
And you heard it now. Watch.
Get on that.
Yeah, when I go back, yeah, I am.
So this is the last post.
No, that sounds really good.
Yeah. So, you know, kind of curses and mystery and shipwrecks and the great grandmother swam to shore and everybody else drowned. Like, that's kind of iffy to me.
That's really cool. Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah,
so,
it is.
I'm interested
that she could make it.
Yeah.
That's good.
But how did she make it?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Okay. Dog Star, Megan Shepherd. This is another new book, and I brought it in because who doesn't love a book with a dog in it? Everybody loves it. As long as
the dog doesn't die at the end, then that makes it tough.
You know what? I was kidding.
Well, I mean,
I don't want to tell the ending, but
that's common for dog stories.
That dog doesn't die.
That's good.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not like Old Yeller.
No.
Where the red fern grows.
No. Oh, God.
Marley and Me.
You know what? I'm so depressed right now. I'm going to go home and curl up under my blanket.
Spoiler alert, the dog maybe doesn't die in any of those books. You can read them and find out yourself.
Yeah, this is true. Talk about major spoiler alerts. I don't want to read any of them now, even though I've already read them and I know. But I wouldn't have told everybody. All right, Laika, L-A-I-K-A. That's the name of the dog. Laika is a cold dog, a stray pup fighting for her life on the streets of Moscow. Then, one winter night, she is plucked from her alley to become a star flyer, a dog trained to travel into space. Distrustful of people, Laika tries everything she can to escape. That is until she meets Nina. Nina is a cold girl, lonely and full of questions. Her best friend has moved to America in a rush, leaving Nina to face the school bullies all by herself. And so, I like what they put on the back cover of this. It says, for so long, Laika has lived by a simple rule. The only way to survive was alone, but something had changed. So this dog that thought he was going to be alone now is going to reach for the stars. Aww. Dog Star.
I like it.
I know.
Go ahead and do another one since I double dipped.
Okay, and he doesn't die.
He doesn't die.
Party pooper. Okay, this is really cool. Okay, let me ask you this question before I tell you about this story. This is another new one in our department called Time Villains by Victor Pinheiro. If you could, I've heard this question, and every time I think of it, it's a hard question. If you could invite any 3 people to dinner, who would they be? It seems like a simple homework assignment, right? So if you had to think of 3 people that you would like to have.
Living or?
Well, in this, it is any of the above.
Okay.
Because this, okay.
I'll think on it. You continue.
Okay, you think on that. Well, Javi Santiago is trying desperately not to fail 6th grade. So when the annual invite any 3 people to dinner homework assignment rolls around, Javi enlists his best friend Wiki and his sister Brady to help him knock it out of the park. But this is so this is so cute. But the dinner party is a lot more than they bargained for. The family's mysterious antique table actually brings the historical guests to the meal.
Oh, cool.
How fun would that be? So now I'm really thinking. And so while Kid Mozart
Oh, neat.
and the Earl of Sandwich aren't too bad, here was the one that was the worst dinner guest of all time, Blackbeard the pirate.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? Before they can shout, "Aye, mateys!" Blackbeard escapes, determined to summon his bloodthirsty pirate crew. And as Javi, Wiki, and Brady try to figure out how to send the dread pirate back into his own time, they might have to invite other legendary figures to set things right again. Oh. Yep, it's a wacky, hilarious, and fast-paced middle grade book. This story, it just sounds hilarious.
Yeah, and throwing the pirate in there, that's a good summer reading story too.
Yeah, and definitely. And it says, our lives are in danger, not just ours, everyone's.
Ooh. All right, well, I got mine.
All right, time villains. Oh, okay, who?
So I would first initially thought living. So
okay.
If I was to have 3 people over that are living, I would really like to, of course, the most important would be Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Ooh. Wait a minute. Now, wait, let's make a rule here that when we decide.
No, because I think he is a wonderful human being, and he's on my list of people to hug before I die.
I think I knew that.
Yes.
But I just want to make a rule that if we ever would have this dinner, that you get to invite your best friend, coworker, BFF.
Okay, so Linda's going to probably be there too.
Okay.
And then Dolly Parton.
Oh, she would be such a good one to have for dinner.
And then, of course, Taylor Swift, because I do just love her.
Okay.
So that's the living. Now, if I started thinking of those that were deceased, I really would love to have a conversation with Fred Rogers.
Oh.
And Walt Disney.
Oh, those are good ones.
Yeah.
Very good choices. Wow. That's hard. You know who one person that's alive that I think would be so interesting to talk to? Queen Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah. She's seen some stuff.
Yeah, hasn't she? Yeah, she's seen some things.
Yeah.
Or 2 over her 5 years,
yeah.
96 years. So I'd have to think more on it. But
well, I was thinking while you were talking. I wasn't listening to you.
All right, so I'm going to tune you out for a while.
Well, you asked me about this assignment, so I had to think about it.
Well, I didn't know that you were...
I figured it out.
All right. Well, I'm proud of you, and I'm still working on it.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Well, you keep
I've got
thinking
one.
about it.
All right, I'll do Queen Elizabeth.
That's
if you're
that's a
listening,
good
please
choice.
come and visit.
Yeah,
all right,
sure.
go ahead.
She's going to come to dinner next weekend.
Just tell me what to serve. Crumpets.
All right, so with those last 2, I kind of paired them together because they're both kind of relating to the sea. These 2, this book is brand new. When I was reading the description of it, it reminded me of something I had read before, so I decided to bring that too. So this one's called Remember Me. It's by Estelle Lohr. And Blue Owens wakes up one day with the strangest feeling that something is very wrong. Everyone's acting weird, and she's found a note under her jewelry box telling her to get on a little blue bus at 7:45, which she does, meeting up with the exact person she was supposed to avoid, Adam Mendoza. Even though she has no idea who he is, something about him is so familiar. When she confronts him, the truth is revealed. Blue has paid to have her memories removed, and Adam is one of those memories. As Blue struggles to piece together her history, she is torn between her desire to know why she would do something so drastic and her fears of what she will find. Remember Me is the bold and beautiful story of a girl who must find the courage to face the demons of her past and reclaim her loved ones, even if it ruins her. So this is a brand new book out by Estelle Lohr, Remember Me. And that's such an interesting concept, to have somebody erase all your memories on purpose, that you planned, for whatever, something happened to you, that you had to forget it all. And several years ago, Adam Silvera wrote a book very similar called More Happy Than Not. And I read this last summer because I'm reading that and sounds like a story.
Familiar.
It's a similar theme, we'll say. Okay, so this one is about this place called Lateo Institute, which is a memory removing facility. So people go to Lateo and they have memories of theirs, whether it be all their memories or just certain pieces removed. And then sometimes they give them different thoughts to fill it in of what actually happened. So if you say, I knew you, but for a reason I didn't want to remember you, but I had to make some kind of connection, they would fill our role in with something else in my memory.
Okay.
Yeah, so very interesting. So, so Aaron Soto, the miracle, so the Lateo Institute's revolutionary memory relief procedure seems too good to be true to Aaron Soto. Miracle cure-alls don't tend to pop up in the Bronx projects. Aaron could never forget how he's grown up poor, how his friends aren't there for him, or how his father committed suicide in their one-bedroom apartment. But Aaron has the support of his patient girlfriend, if not necessarily his distant brother and overworked mother, but it's not enough. Then Thomas shows up. He has sweet movie watching set up in his roof, and he doesn't mind Aaron's obsession with popular fantasy series. There are nicknames and side jokes, but most importantly, Thomas doesn't mind talking about Aaron's past. But Aaron's newfound happiness isn't welcome on his block. Since he can't stay away from Thomas or stop being who he is, Aaron must turn to Lateo to straighten himself out, even if it means forgetting who he is. So he's going through all these, he's had these horrible, he's grew up really rough. His father has passed away very tragically, and he is now deciding if he wants to remember all this or not.
Ooh.
So,
wow.
And you need to pay a lot of money to go to this service.
Wow.
And so it's this book, I have not read this one yet.
Okay.
This is brand new. I did read this, and this really was very thought-provoking.
Oh, I'll bet. It would be great for discussion. Mm-hmm. Okay, Sisters Ever After, Thornwood, Leah Sipis. So did you know that Sleeping Beauty has a younger sister? Yup. Her name is Briony, and she has lived in her older sister's shadow her entire life until now.
Ooh.
Briony
I don't remember the sister in the Disney version.
I'll tell you. Briony lives in the shadow of her beautiful older sister, Rosalind, who has been haunted since infancy by a curse. On the day she turns 16, Rosalind will prick her finger on a spinning wheel and cause everyone in the castle to fall asleep for 100 years. When Rosalind's 16th birthday arrives, no one can stop the evil magic. Well, you know the story, but here's something you didn't know. The real danger begins when Briony finally wakes up. It's up to her to find out what's behind the curse and to save her family and friends from the murderous Thornwood. But who's going to listen to a little sister? Oh, can I just, speaking of little sister, it's my little sister's birthday today. Happy birthday, little sister. And you know what? I just want her to know I do listen to her.
Okay.
I do. But she listens to me more. Okay, we have time for one more quick one.
Yeah, why don't you do one more? Because you didn't share as many, I feel.
I didn't. All right, what am I doing? Oh, okay, this one. John's Turn. This is by Mac Barnett. And I've always liked his books. John's Turn. Every Friday in the cafeteria, one kid gets up in front of the whole school and does something, a performance. And today it's John's turn. So you can kind of guess what he does. Let me just find a good pick because we are about out of time. And he danced and danced and danced. Well, they're showing the cover, so that's even better. So John's Turn, Mac Barnett. Read, his books are just great. So I encourage you. And you know what? It's new. So
Very
yeah.
cool. Awesome.
All right, happy May.
Yeah,
we
happy
did another
May.
one here
Yep.
instead of our juice boxes.
When The Rock comes to my house for dinner, I'll let you know.
Okay, you better. Or I off my list, off my friend list. All right, we'll see you next time for Book Buzz.